You're here. Good timing. The satellite will pass overhead shortly. I've configured the telescope. I've also attached an SLR to allow direct imaging. We still have some time before the satellite arrives. Let's test out the telescope first. The image quality is vastly superior, no? The clarity allows for much more precise imaging for the stars. You know, interestingly, when people believe they are wishing upon shooting stars, they are actually wishing upon rocks falling and burning up in the atmosphere. What else do you wish to know? Perhaps an overview of the constellations? According to numerous studies, the Swan was originally a constellation that was used to guide sailors across vast distances. What else do you want to know about? Interestingly, although we group these stars together in named constellations, they are in fact separated by tens of light years. That's enough for now. The scavengers should be here any moment. Bingo! Now! Perfect! It's a lot clearer than I thought. Take a look here. If only we had a working receiver to downlink the scavenger's signal. But I shouldn't be too greedy. We just installed an equatorial mount and now a camera too. It's already a huge step forward. Since we're on the subject though, let me tell you about a paper I read a few days ago. The sampling of digital control technologies of the old world. Yes, the antenna on the satellite is one such digital controller. See, people of the old world had hundreds of thousands of satellites up there in the sky. Now, we've lost most of the communications technology of that period. My hobby of observing satellites and space stations is my way of trying to connect the dots. You finally understand now. Teaching is a lot of work. Thanks. You're welcome to talk to me about anything you're unsure about or interested in. You know, I used to deflect from social situations, but it seems in fact that simulating scientific conversation can be had. It's getting quite late. Let's call it a night. I need to...
Howdy there. Rise and shine. Ready for your surprise? I just wanted to say, even though we didn't find much poking around Logan's old homestead, well, you believed when almost no one else did. But kind words ain't worth gills on a cat, so I did you one better and brought you this here baby yak mel. With Doodles, you could get started with your very own ranch. Hear that, Doodles? You found a new and loving home. Oh, but shucks. You ain't got a barn, do ya? You can't take care of any animals if you don't have a barn. Maybe you'd like for me to explain a thing or two about raising animals? If you want to raise small animals, you gotta come over to my ranch shop and choose what you like, either a calf or a chicken. But wait, you ain't built a barn yet? You know, different animals need all sorts of different places to live. Just go see Haiti and get her to fix you up. You know, it was her construction junction that helped us build our stables. Oh, and when you get your little animals running about at home, remember to feed them their favorite food and play with them. If they're in a good mood, they'll grow up so quick and healthy. Well, I reckon that about sums it up. I better be getting gone. I'm sure you and Doodles are gonna be right as rain, and I just know you're gonna take real good care of him.
Come in and grab a bite. Come on. Thank you.
Well, if it isn't my favorite builder! No sooner was I just thinking of you. 10 picture frames, post-haste. What are they for? Well, it's not that I don't trust you, but when it comes to good sales ideas, the fewer people who know the better, you know? That's why you're the best! Thanks! See you soon! Hey, are you working? Goodness, I want whatever it is you're putting in your coffee. Speaking of my dear sister, I was planning on taking her out on a picnic soon. Great! It's like we say in Sandrock. A bicycle can always use a third wheel. Now, before we arrange a time, certain preparations must first be made. My sister is quite easily annoyed. Trust me. For a proper picnic, of course, a basket of the picnic variety must be provided. However, for now, I have none of these. Wonderful! I'd imagine with those amazing crafting skills of yours. Meanwhile, I can head over to the Blue Moon and get us. Here you are. Once you're done, let's just go meet at the ceramic gate and pick a mirror up. Hey! Yeah. Ah. Uh-huh. Oh, man. Yeah. Huh? You finished! Amazing! No! You see, I come up with the term Desert Rose, and I made it the title for one of the photos I'm selling. Yeah, What exactly do you mean by that? No, don't be silly. I've started calling the city of Sandrock the Desert Rose. Anyway, 10 frames are almost certainly not enough. Amira, my dear, dear sister. Come now, you said...
I know what I said, Arvio. This order has an exorbitant fee attached to it.
You've been working past sundown like this for days now. When does it end?
Good. You prepared it together. You can go together.
Won't be We did this for you, not for ourselves. I know you're older than me, but I'm your brother.
I'm aware, Arvio. It is not my intention to question that. I'm sure you'll get a chance to take care of me. Soon.
Tell us about the order. What more do you have to do?
It's for Pablo's friend in Atara. He's working on a display for a flower festival and wants his booth to stand out.
10 standard urns? They want to custom make and ship standard urns all the way to Atara?
My craftsmanship is esteemed.
My sister, know that my love for you is great and my respect for your talents is never ending. But an urn is an urn. This is a matter of quantity over quality.
You really mustn't bother yourselves with this.
I'm afraid we really must. It's as they say back home. 3 hands are more than none. If you and I help out, we can finish this task in no time. And our lovely Rose here won't be forced to wither away. And instead, join us in the coruscating sunshine. What do you say? Alright, our hands are your hands, Anne.
Mm-hmm. It seems there's no stopping you two. Alright. I believe it is as you say. With more hands, I can get ahead on this order. And as such...
Woohoo!
However, you must follow my instructions carefully.
Dear sister, the only thing getting dragged through the mud today, clay!
Mm-hmm.
Ah, that makes how many? 10? 12?
We should let them dry for now. I must say, I'm impressed.
Hey, don't forget about me.
Of course. Thank you too, Arvio. This was your idea in the first place, wasn't it? Now, I suppose I must be true to my word.
Aha!
And ask of you, is everything set for the picnic tomorrow?
Of course. Would you look at this fabulous basket the builder brought?
That sounds delightful. I look forward to seeing you too.
Don't be late. See you.
Minister, I beg of you to
I've told you, Miguel, the people won't stomach another water tax hike.
Every penny, Minister. You know this.
What I know is this. Now is a time of tribulation for our people. We need not burden them any further.
But this project will add cost.
It inspires hope. We can afford it.
We're spending our goals on frivolities.
We're spending our goals on our people. Well now, always in the right place at the right time, aren't we, Builder? That's good. I think Miguel may require a bit of assistance.
Yes. Help. That's right, Builder. A moment of your time, please. According to some, the church needs a new mural in the temple. The church would be highly appreciative if you could work with our town's artists to manifest these vague requests. The minister thinks that certain effigies of... heard us, did you? It's not my place to question the minister. She has the final say in matters these days, and I must respect that, however much I may disagree with her decisions. She gave rather limited notes on the specifics. Nevertheless, I would expect Pablo or Amira should be able to produce a painting of sufficient quality. If we're conscious of budget, perhaps even Jasmine could be recruited to our cause. The church has allocated 1,000 goals for the project.
Need to salvage in the scrapyard?
Let me know if you do. All right then. You come to the entrance of the scrapyard at 11 o'clock tonight.
Aha! Meet the new box. Same as the old box, or just as sturdy at least. I've got my stuff. Are you ready to go bury the box? Good choice. Maybe people in the future will write about this stuff in their history books. You ready? All right, let's go. All right, this is the spot. I put our stuff inside. Mine included a few builder materials. I also included some historical records, as well as some of the best literature we New World people have produced. For my personal item, well, I thought it'd be good to take a picture of us together. I mean, because, well, it didn't seem fair not knowing what Hicks looked like. Here, we can use my camera. Hey, look at us! Oh, I guess we should write a letter too, huh? That was the most interesting part of Hicks's box. What's more moving than a good romance story? Okay, everything's ready. Let's give our time capsule a proper send-off. Well, that's that. I can only imagine one day there'll be other people opening up our time capsule, reading our letter, and being transported back to our time. I guess this is my way of telling to the world that I was here, that I existed, and I'm doing my best. Whew. Also, I put a latch on our box to make it way easier to open. Thanks again.
That ball of paper. Can I have a look? No, I didn't mean to litter. I'm sorry. I dropped it out of my window in a fit of frustration earlier. Thank you. It suddenly occurred to me that I'd written a particularly beautiful sentence on this piece. I'm sure it seems strange to write, but to a writer, inspiration comes but at a moment's notice. But let me see. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? No, that's awful. No one would remember that. What was I thinking? The stars glisten with the light of 1,000 lives. A diamond, an oath, a promise. This sentence, what do you think? You're too kind. When I was a child, I thought stars were like diamonds. I wrote as such, and even the Perhaps. We were young at the time, after all. But I've always been in a special situation. My mother is an actor in musical theater. Since coming to Sandrock, I've almost spent all of my savings. So, in order to stay here and write my books, I need an income to supplement my daily expenses, and So, my wondrous, amazing, kind builder! I have a request. For the sake of helping those in dire straits, eating nothing but the specials at the Blue Moon. You're too kind. But no, I was joking with you. Don't worry. Well, today has been enlightening.